Chris Morsell.
Monsell, yes. Hi, Chris Monsell, 8th Avenue, Huntington, West Virginia. I'm not here today to speak on the ordinance. I'm here to speak on the entirety of the process that has gotten us to this point. 2 weeks ago, I attended the special City Public Safety Council meeting on the public ordinance for the start of our flock institution, as I've deemed calling it. I'll start by saying I don't know what I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of public safety meeting guidelines or committee meetings or council forums, but I know what I saw. And what I saw wasn't a committee meeting. It felt more like a hasty attempt to bring Barnum and Bailey into town at a time when residents couldn't attend the $2.1 million greatest show. City residents have said time and time again that when you schedule meetings at times they can't attend, it's a pie to the face of their intelligence. The times when council members talked over each other felt less like good faith debate and more like 7 people trying to get out of a clown car. When Tia Rumball tried to explain why her ordinance updates weren't sent out with less than 2 hours notice, because seemingly by design, the meeting was scheduled with less than 48 hours notice, it felt like somebody walking a tightrope. But wait, Mr. Monsell, I thought Barnum and Bailey had animal acts. And you'd be right, which explains how a gator, a beloved gator, got a copy of the updated ordinance before members of council. Because instead of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, we pulled out the city's criminalization language and turned it into a codified guidance policy. Furthermore, the city's ringmaster has said time and time again that he listens to the general public, and he's listened to our concerns. But we've not been labeled as a concerned public. We've been called a vocal minority. And when he had an interview with WSAZ's Tim Ear about the placement of city cameras, he said, people can tell us where they don't want these cameras. It doesn't mean that we're going to listen, but they can tell us. So we listen by not listening. Is that quality city governance or a mime act? I'll leave that up for you to decide. The speed at which this flock process has been done is astonishing. We are so willing to sell our privacy and our data. We're like the kid who's just got up to the ring toss and sees the first shiny prize. We're ready to throw all of this money away. For what? To a company that has more inner working concerns than the concession stand hot dog? I'm confused. To the members of council who have treated this process with honesty, dignity, and respect, thank you. Because the mayor and certain council members' responses feels less like quality city governance and more like a quote from the 1948 Judy Garland movie, The Pirate. Be a clown. Be a clown. All the world loves a clown. Act the fool, play the calf, and you'll always have the last laugh.
This is a first. Listen, say it. Yep.
I yield the rest.
Vivian's face.